I have been grooming and decorating my body almost to the point of obsession throughout my life. Haven't you? This is not something particular to me or a few others. In fact, it is a cross-cultural phenomenon affecting males and females. At this point of my project, I would like to understand the reasons which provoke us to behave this way. Of course, I could think of a wide range of reasons for such enterprise. Being naturally programmed to attract the best genes would be one of them. Being systematically influenced by a number of social and cultural forces, such as the commercial market, could be another. Although these factors in isolation could provide some motivation, their combination would suggest a more complex texture. To avoid this complexity, I try to look at the roots and the origin of this behavior. It is, however, important to bear the meaning of grooming in mind throughout this finding. I would define the term grooming as to look my best. If we could accept this definition, then we need to define the term my best. If you think the term my best is self-explanatory, then I would argue that my best often means looking like someone else.
Imitation for protection. We are born with an instinct, urge, or a built-in mechanism that secures our survival. This mechanism remains with us throughout our lives, and it manifests itself in the form of a series of systematic political behaviors, which, according to our level of maturity and cultural advancement, takes various forms. Babyhood. As a baby, the mechanism for survival manifests itself and operates in the form of a single tool, cry. This provides us with a survival package, which contains food, warmth, shelter, security, and love. Childhood. Throughout this period, we begin to learn a series of certain social skills. The collection of these skills forms our social toolbox, which contains verbal and non-verbal languages, codes of behavior, and understanding the mechanism of cause and effect. This social toolbox gradually overpowers our single tool, cry, in providing us with the survival package. Adulthood. As adults, we maintain our access to our single tool and social toolbox. There are, however, new tools added to our social toolbox. That is, life experience and more advanced skill in the application of intelligence. A new requirement is also urged and added to our survival package. That is, the need for receiving, passing the best available genes. As we become more sophisticated in the use of our new toolbox, we learn to plan and secure a better share of the survival package. We also realize that those who manage to get a better share of the survival pack are acquiring certain physical characteristics and certain mannerisms. The combination of these characteristics and mannerisms gradually forms a package of cultural trademarks which facilitate success, and it is eventually accepted as a superior and ideal appearance, which is desired and recognized by all. An association between this ideal appearance and a better share of the survival package is soon established and becomes a platform for imitation for success. As a result, the community is divided into two groups: the role models and the followers. The role models form the leadership group, and the followers form the commoners. The commoners learn through experience that by imitating the leaders, they can bluff their way into the leadership group, hence a higher degree of social approval and a richer share of the survival package. Here, a spiral mechanism of imitation for protection is formed that is increasingly becoming superficial and hence visual. Due to its superficiality, an urge for approval, therefore, becomes an easy way for survival. To respond to this urge for approval, we begin to bluff our way in by grooming ourselves to look the part all the time, at the price of losing our individualities. Sophistication in bluffing leads to accumulation of survival package that leads to the creation of centralized power and the formation of a local culture which has developed its own internal role model industry. In post-industrial revolution, and furthermore in today's global village, however, we witness a number of these internal role model industries which begin to rub shoulders with each other and begin to superimpose their standards. Hence, a new phenomenon is recognized, which could be called an external role model industry. A battle between the internal and external role model industries leads to an ongoing challenge for the respective communities on a macro scale, as well as for their individual citizens in the formation of their personal identities. This challenge would result in the inferior community giving up its individual appearance in favor of imitating the superior appearance of the winning culture. Hence, looking like a god who is outside of your own organically developed role model industry.